In true me fashion, I'm going to boss this out in 2 books. Hi, welcome, come on in. My name is Aoife and today I am bringing you some really exciting news. Some booktubers and I have all come together and we have put together a readathon all based around one of our absolute favourite childhood authors, somebody that I have recommended, mentioned here a couple of times, Jacqueline Wilson. So we were talking a couple of weeks ago about how much we loved Jacqueline Wilson books when we were younger, how much they shaped our lives as we were younger, how much they have shaped the people that we've become. And we were talking about what our favourite Jacqueline Wilson books were when we were reading, what kind of Jacqueline Wilson books we haven't read yet, and we decided, why don't we put together a couple of weeks where we just join together and read as many Jacqueline Wilson books as we could. Then we thought, why not bring that out to the wider world and have you guys join in with us? My very lovely co-hosts for this readathon are Shar from Thoroughly Enjoy Books, Charlotte from Coiny Reads, Leanne from Leanne Rose, Anna from Me to Me at Midnight, and Karis from Karis's Corner. We have all joined together. We've put together some prompts for you guys to think about. We've put together some fun activities that you can do on the side. And this is basically just a week where we can all celebrate Jacqueline Wilson and the greatness of her books. This readathon is a week long and it's taking place from the 13th to the 21st of February. So it's from a Saturday to a Saturday around the time of the midterm break. So it's around the time of half term in the UK and around the time of your midterm break in Ireland, because we thought that would be the most nostalgic time to read one of our big nostalgia authors, that you would feel like you were off school for a week, you have nothing to do for the week, you don't have any homework to concentrate on, you don't have to wake up for school in the morning, you can literally just lie in bed all day and read Jacqueline Wilson books. It was living the dream, except that now I actually have to go to work those days. We've put together 9 prompts for you to cross off, and the best thing is that you can double up on the prompts. I'm going to put them here at the side. And the best thing is you can double up on the prompts. So you could read one of your favorite books while you're doing one of the physical activities. Let's take a look at what the prompts are. First prompt is to watch an adaptation. And that is going to be so simple to do because there are a couple already of Jacqueline Wilson books that have been adapted. You could, of course, watch one of the episodes of The Tracy Beaker Show, which I have not seen in so long. I know that there has been a kind of like a revival, something like Danny's House or Tracy's House or so, which stars Danny Harmer in the role again of Tracy Beaker, like 15 years or so after the first series has ended. You could also watch The Illustrated Mum, which is a movie starring Michelle Collins, and I've seen that on Channel 4 going back years and years and years ago, but it should be somewhere on the internet. You could also watch one of the Girls in Love series, because I know that ITV made a mini series about those books. You can definitely watch one of those. The next prompt is to create a doodle that is inspired by the books, and we would absolutely love to see your doodles. Share them with us with the hashtag Wilsathon, either on Instagram or on Twitter. We will be keeping an eye on the hashtag over the week, and we will be sharing some of them from our own personal account, so definitely share your stuff with us. The next prompt is to read a book for older readers. Jacqueline Wilson is very much known as her kind of children's author, but she has also written quite a few middle grade books. In fact, I think her most recent book, Love, Frankie, would be better put out as a middle grade book than it would be as a children's book. So if you haven't read that yet, now is definitely your chance. The next prompt is to eat a snack from your childhood. Since we put these prompts together, I have been absolutely running my brain wild trying to think, what was my favorite snack when I was younger? What would I absolutely love to rediscover now? What kind of snacks can I get now? Because as we know, quite a lot of things that we used to love when we were younger haven't really made the journey to adulthood with us. But if there are any snacks that you have loved as a child, you can definitely click this one off. Next is to reread your favorite book, and that is so simple. I think everybody has a different favorite Jacqueline Wilson book for totally different reasons, but it's so simple to try and find a copy of your favorite book and go back on it. And who knows, maybe you're actually going to love it better this time than you did the first time you read it. The next prompt is to read a book that you haven't read yet. And you might think that that might be difficult to do because you've read so many Jacqueline Wilson books, but she's written 113. So there is absolutely at least one you haven't read yet. The next prompt is another easy prompt to take off, and it is a book for younger readers. I know that there are so many of her like young child to kind of 9, 10, 11-year-old books that I actually still haven't read yet. So I am for sure going to tick that one off. The next prompt is to either read a book while you're in bed or to read a bedtime story. So you could have somebody read this to you from across the room. You could listen to an audio book of it and make it feel like you're getting told a bedtime story. Or you could just tuck up in bed before you go to sleep, have like a cup of tea at your side, have your favorite childhood snack, and read your book. So easy to tick off. And the final prompt is to read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. This is again so simple to tick off because all of Jacqueline Wilson's books are so colorful. You are absolutely certain to find your favorite color on the covers. Now that we've gone through all the prompts, I'm going to take you through my TBR. And true to form, I'm going to finish it in 2 books because I have no shame in that. If I have time during the week, I might get another audiobook from my library. I might see if there's another ebook available from my local library. But that is how I'm going to read every book for this readathon. I'm going through my local library to get as many of the books as I can, mainly because my Jacqueline Wilson books are in my parents' house and I am very obviously not in my parents' house right now. The first book that I'm going to read is Girls in Love, and that fits 3 of the prompts already. It's one that I haven't read before. It has got my favorite color on the cover, which is not purple, it's yellow, and there is a little bit of yellow in the in love writing. And also, it's a book for older readers. I could read that while I'm in bed and take off that other prompt, or I could read it with one of my favorite snacks and I could take it off that way too. But it's so easy to like fit in other prompts around this one. And the second book that I'm going to try and read is The Bed and Breakfast Star. And that again fits 3 prompts. It's one of my childhood favorites. It is for younger readers. And I'm going to do a doodle of it in the way that I'm slightly cheating because I have the artistic skills of a door. So I have a Jacqueline Wilson colouring book and I'm going to colour in the cover of that while I'm reading it as an audiobook. Those are all the prompts for the Jacqueline Wilsathon. That is everything that you need to know about it. Please share your TBRs, your doodles, your snacks, everything that you have to do. Share it with us using the hashtag Wilsathon. We are so excited to have you joining us with this. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have new videos up every week. Now, get on out of here.